We all wonder what makes us different. Is it race? Is it sex? Is it money? Nah. It's how we spend our 24 hours, you dig? Come on. It's the Chi-Town stepping music. I'm so Chi-Town. Vibe with me. Check. Anytime people get shot, they point to shooters. Same people dive in deep, don't know the scoopers. Interrupting my class, get hit with rulers. I'm a king joke, I should be entertained. I coach a lot of players, how you think you win the game? I get a fan ear every time you mention names. And I cringe every time a nigga mention pain. Cause he ain't working for that beans in that open lane. You gotta call next, you want the next game. Tailor that jacket for the whole other fame. No excuses, man, no direction. Can't fuck the world with no erection. Pause, I just speak facts. Spending my time to speak stacks. Give me the light, I want the power.
My name is Heather B Nyce, and I am born and bred here in St. Louis. I currently own and operate heatherbnyceinfo.com, and I will get more into that in just a moment.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all might know me, seen me around. This is Nimo, and I'm an artist, visionary, motivator. I'm next, yeah.
Currently, I really push and promote B.F.T.P, and B.F.T.P stands for Branding for the People. It's an area of the website heatherbnyceinfo.com where I really give unsigned artists and talent and small businesses a platform, more so an outlet, and that allows me to work for you, the unsigned talent, such as your write-ups and your videos and just all the links to the things that you are presenting to the world for your art.
Other than my solo EP that just dropped this past March 31st, which was my self-titled first solo EP, very successful. Everybody know I sold it for $400, and the $400 were more for towards, for the unsigned people, you know what I mean, to start putting a price on us, except for the $5 that we've been doing or selling it on the street corners, and it was just to show, our art is priceless. You know what I'm saying? We did have a discount code that was for $15, and that was great. What I got going on now, Music Drop magazine is coming out October, November, towards the unsigned artists, and it's to get strictly for them. It's not for any mainstream. I'm trying to put it into as many studios as I can across the country. You know what I'm saying? To give us exposure and to give us a platform. So.
Basically, the way I decide on what unsigned talent or artists to feature on Branding for the People is just depending. It has a lot to do with their work ethic, and I've got to see an artist that is willing to put in the work to also promote themselves.
Definitely.
You don't have to have, a big buzz. You don't have to have a major following. That sometimes that's the most difficult thing to do, is to get a following. So if I see that you're willing to put in the work, because I'm not going to work alone for you, then I take that into consideration, along with your type of music, which I feature all genres of music. It really doesn't matter. And if you've already started your wave, so excuse me, I really want to put that out there, that it doesn't matter, if you're a rapper, hip hop, So I have plenty of artists featured on Branding for the People. Nimo in particular is one of them, along with a couple of others. And so if you see the work that I can provide for you, specifically under that featuring on the website.
You got to understand the business has changed. The industry, the whole industry has changed. And the way I know is it's rap, hip hop is oversaturated right now. I think a lot of artists think, even including myself before, we think we know what we're doing when we're doing shows. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, that's something new. I got the right song. I had the same talks with myself. Mm-hmm. But everybody does that. That's how I know. If it's 50,000 people go in this room, why would I not go in the other door? That's how you know. Right. When everybody's going towards one thing, mm-hmm. that's when you switch off. You know what I'm saying? To separate yourself from your brand and what you're talking about, you don't want it to get fished into right. what everybody else is talking about. So that's kind of how I know. It's just when everything is going one way, then you have to go the other way. And not only that, I thank God. Sometimes I just kind of know the curve, the curve of business. It's like I kind of know what's next, even if I don't see it. And that's a blessing from God to be that much of a visionary, to just kind of have that feeling like who's next and where I have to go business-wise. So that's how I kind of, reconstruct my business model.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't know in particular that I was going to transform my writing into, my passion for writing into a career until about 2 years ago when I was encouraged to do it. I knew I've worked with Nimo for a long time.
Yeah.
And then I've always had this passion for writing. So you listen to, your spiritual intellects, and if it says to mold these two things together to create something better, then that's just kind of what you do. I published a book on my own. It's a fiction. It can be purchased, and I've written since I was a child. So I just used that and my blogging capabilities, and I just, birthed something new, which is heatherbnyceinfo.com.
What basically brought us together is wanting to bring platforms not only for ourselves, because it's easy to always think about you. It's just right. It's easy to always say, well, I know what I want.
Right.
But we actually have to think about people that's behind us, or the next generation, or even if my son or my daughters want to get into the industry, we can have platforms set for them. The majority of people, as far as artists, to me, nowadays in 2015, don't really understand marketing. Mm-hmm. What this woman does is bring that to life for me. You see what I'm saying? Like, sometimes as artists, we're selfish. We just want to go in there, let me do a song, and I hope the world love it. Let me do a video, and I hope the world loves it. What she does is actually bring that to life, you know what I'm saying? And work on that project and get you out there through social media, through, how you want to be presented to the world, how you want to be presented in a way. Can you collaborate, elaborate on that?
Yeah. So I have supported Nimo for years. And those of you who know our deeper relationship, you probably, I don't know what you're thinking right now, but it's a great thing. Okay. So it was not very many people who are in relationships like that are supported by their significant other.
Definitely.
So I've supported him throughout his entire journey since I've known him for years. We'll say years.
We don't want to count it up.
So just watching him progress and grow, with starting off at just performing and going to the studio and just trying to figure out what can I do next, it only made sense for me to help him figure it out. And watching him grow and transform over the years, it just made sense also for me to create a platform.
Definitely.
You know, it's like I know unsigned talent firsthand, and I've been dealing with it. We've traveled across the country for A&R meetings, and we've had business meetings, and we've looked over contracts. You know, it's everything that an unsigned artist would do if you were to go and pay for a manager or pay for an agency or get signed with a record label. You want someone you can trust. So my pushing and my you know, uplifting him,
it's a little bit more than uplifting. I think she's really being modest.
It just propelled him, you know, and it grew something in me too. It put me in the forefront. So yeah, it's fun.
It's definitely fun, and it brings to the next question. Like, you know, I know you like what made you so business that you're so business and music. Again, to all artists, you know what I'm saying? Even note to myself, a lot of labels nowadays aren't doing the work that they used to do, and nowadays it just creates a monster of an artist to be an artist and a business guy. If you don't want to get jerked, you don't want to get tricked, you don't want to get your money took, you got to be about your business. Nowadays that go hand in hand. I know a lot of artists don't want to hear that, you know what I'm saying, because it was kind of hard for me. It's like, let me just get a manager and let me go to the studio and let them handle that. You can't do it. You know what I'm saying? It's almost impossible in 2015 to actually do that. You have to truly be about your business, and to be an artist and to understand that balance. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't musical and everything ain't business, but you know, you have to, kind of, balance the two.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Like the main one I would say is not being taken seriously, or just seeming weak. And I, to the life of me, in 2015, cannot understand why any area of any business would think that a female is weak in this day. If we haven't proven, that we are some of the strongest creatures that God has made, then I don't know what it'll take. Exactly. But I'm not also here to convince. I'm just here to get the work done. And you can see how strong I am, how intelligent I am, and how willing I am to work for what my goal is through my work that I've completed. So I do feel that there will be challenges, but I've got a pretty good person in my corner that...
Take it on. You take it on.
Enough said. There you go.
I mean, a lot of people want to, actually know, like, is a Heather B Nyce and what she do and who she is she needed? I'm a man. I'm an artist. I don't need nobody like a Heather B Nyce. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not saying this because I'm in business with her. I'm not saying this because I know her. I won't mention other names in the industry, but in this day and age, you need somebody to represent you that's gonna work for you, not work for you because you're paying them. Someone that's gonna believe in you. That someone is gonna take, something that started as a thought into something that can become a reality. And I mean, she's done that for me so many times, and we continually doing that. Even with dealing with different business, she have gotten people that I couldn't get. Maybe because it's my voice, maybe because I'm a man, but she can, she's easy on the eyes, as you can see. You know what I'm saying? So with that and smarts and business, she can represent me and she can present me in ways that sometimes I can't. You know what I'm saying? And her perspective on hip hop, she's no slouch when it comes to history and hip hop. You know what I mean? And you want people that knows hip hop and knows what it changed and knows the culture changed. That's what Heather B Nyce is for.
And on that note, I want to work with you.
I'm just kind of comfortable in all three. It's maybe it's me as just being an artist. Behind in the studio, I'm comfortable. I'm in my zone. Computer, that's business. You know what I mean? Or that's promotion. That should always be comfortable with, because half of the time when I'm in sitting at the computer. I'm at the crib, so I'm at the crib chilling. And what was your other one? The studio. I said
or
that.
In front of the camera.
Oh, in front of the camera. I'm here. Don't seem pretty comfortable to you. It's wonderful outside. It's beautiful. So yeah, all three, I'm pretty much comfortable. How about yourself? See, that's what you gotta ask. You gotta ask yourself that now.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable writing because that's something I've done for years and years. The in front of the camera is pretty new to me.
Yeah.
I think I handle it well though. I just conform. I think whatever situation it is, whether you're at a show and meeting people you've never met before, or in front of a camera, or a vlog, or
Definitely.
I just conform. I find my comfortability in that moment, in that space, and I just hold on to it. So it's like nothing is new to me. But this guy here,
I'm new.
Just just look on Brandon for the people. I mean, he's been in shows and on YouTube.
Thanks to her.
And it's nothing for him. He's been performing all his life.
I'm gonna bounce it back. Music Drop Magazine is actually a magazine for unsigned artists. Man, please get at me at what's the Gmail?
musicdropmag@gmail.com.
Please, and it's first come first serve. I'm not listening to your record, critiquing it, and he's whack, he's dope. It doesn't matter. It's a platform for anybody that want to get more exposure.
Definitely.
I'm here to help.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? As an artist and just as a human being.
And a businessman.
Definitely. And another thing is my blog. Everybody I know been kind of wondering what's going on with that.
Yes.
It's called Outwork the Rest blog. It's NimoOfficial.wordpress.
Right.
WordPress.com. Yeah. But and the blog is basically just gives you another perspective.
In his thoughts.
Right, in my thoughts. Obviously I'm in it right now. But it just gives you another perspective of, besides the music, because everybody can rap, but do your perspective match up to what you're actually rapping about? And that's just what it is. You can go on there. It's my truth. You don't have to agree with it, but you can read it and understand kind of my thoughts and my perspective on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
And you have some great topics.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I think I'm up to
70?
70, around 70.
I'm not counting, guys.
I am.
I just know.
I'm proud of myself. I'm not the type of person that was I'm sitting there and I'm typing, but I'm just trying to spread me a little bit and bring my brand up a little bit.
And give them something a little
bit more than
personal.
The music. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I have Nyce Radio. If you guys didn't already know, I am live each and every Tuesday, and there is a small player on the right side of my website that you can listen to me live every Tuesday from 8 to 9 p.m. It's pretty fun. I do my own mix of hip-hop, old school, new school. I even did a throwback oldies, like Isley Brothers for barbecue when the summer kind of hit. So just so you can jam, for a little hour that I have, and then I switch it up between the topics and what's going on today, and then what I feel I need to put out there, and then I do a little lightning around, and that little aspect of the show is at the end, and you can get to know me, and that's usually pretty interesting. I ask for questions on Twitter from you guys. My Twitter name is Heather_B_Nyce, and that's NYCE, as well as my Instagram. And so I take questions all week on those platforms just to answer them on the show live, and I'll even shout you out. So
I got one question. So if I have music and I'm trying to get on
get played,
Nyce, Nyce Radio, how can I do that?
Definitely, that is, you just inquire through Heather B Nyce at heatherbnyceinfo at gmail.com and submit your inquiry, and then I will get back to you with what I really need. Most people nowadays just hit me up with how can I be on the site, and they send their music, which is fine. But again, I need to know how serious someone is, because when an artist is trying to create themselves, they typically blast that to a ton of people, and then they just wait on someone to bite back, you know. And I reply to all my own emails. So if I'm inquiring like, okay, you nice, you know, or I dig your, you know, your genre or what you're going with your music, I would expect an email back with you telling me what it is you want to do, you know, and I'll run it all down to you. So don't be afraid. Don't be intimidated by it. It's a simple conversation with one person to another trying to get you out there and get you known. And real quick, everybody's been wondering like where my name came from, the Heather B Nyce.
Yeah.
So
actually, which you actually, she's repping right now. She got the B on right now.
The logo is a little B, and you'll see it.
Yeah.
But my first name's Heather, last name starts with a B. And when I initially started blogging for other companies, the first one was out of New York, and I was just bouncing ideas off it. And I said, you know, news today is always so negative, and it's always just so gossipy. And I was just like, you know, it's like, girl, just be nice.
Just
be
nice.
Just Heather B Nyce.
That's
so,
dope.
you know, I deliver news Nyce Way, and that's really a main part of my brand. So Nyce is NYCE because I derived from writing out of New York.
Yes.
And I love New York. Shout out to Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Love
Brooklyn
that city.
was good.
So
Yeah.
So yeah, it's Heather B Nyce, NYCE.
So thank y'all for, you know what I'm saying, coming to us on this glorious day. I'm Nemo, the new Bassial, and
Heather B Nyce.
Yeah.
It's a marathon, it's not a race, nigga. Sometimes you just gotta let nigga ride out. I still believe, nigga. This'll be fucked up if I do it for bread. I'm trying to kill an old me, so I do it for lead. Wait, I got a twisted ambition, but I'm good like a Sunday. In Granny Kitchen, you fishing for wrong shit. I fish for the moment. Shit deeper than these catfish that I'm gon' get. Your clarity unclear. I'm something you need to fear. Run through the whole game, unscratch, Urkel permit, yeah. Give me space and I create the best shit. The new virus, I'm here to infect shit. Shit, this is art, my nigga. Presenting it to the world, play your part, my nigga. Part my figures, do it for the love. Let me murder shit, I do it without a glove. I do it without a thought. They steady throw salt. That bullshit you kicking, I'm bringing it to a halt. Wait, give me space and I create the best shit. The new virus, I'm here to infect shit. Shit, this is art, my nigga. Presenting it to the world, play your part, my nigga.